My name is Dino. I am from DNA Filters, Greece, and we are here with the Billet Sting. The Billet Sting is a bike based on a frame concept I designed 30 years ago, back in 1987. It was a monocoque aluminum racing frame for a two-stroke, and my son Mario brought up the idea to base a modern design of that frame with a modern engine and manufacture a bike that will turn heads. The Billet Sting is completely manufactured by a CNC from billet parts of aluminum, different grades from the aerospace sector. The basic part of the bike that identifies the bike is the intakes, the forced intakes that send the air directly to the filters and from the filters to the engine. After 160 kilometers, we have a positive pressure inside the air boxes, which helps produce more power. Starting from front to rear, we use Kineo wheels and brake tech brakes and beautiful Hyper-Pro front fork, specially made for the Billet Sting. We have a Puig screen, which is very, very difficult to manufacture, based on what the Spanish manufacturer told us. And we have ISR brakes, which are very, very nice and comply with the design of the bike. On the top we have a triple clamp, which is again Honeycomb designed, as the complete bike is Honeycomb designed. The cockpit is very, very small and neat. Nothing, no analog or digital instruments here. We have one central instrument here which controls everything. It's made by Plex in Greece, and controls the CAN bus and the ECUs and everything. And we have a lot of data available also as a head-up display in our helmet. We have the main frame. The main frame is a monocoque aluminum frame, and to reduce weight and increase stiffness, we have machined it in a honeycomb design. Honeycomb is the strongest element in nature, so it's also beautiful and incorporates everything inside: the fuel tank, the electronics, the battery, the cables, everything. Nothing is visible. So this is the frame and the skin of the bike. The front part of the bike, the headstock, is one great piece of billet machined, and then we have the plates that follow up and incorporate everything. The rear, going rearwards, we can see the seat, which is a beautiful seat, again made out of billet aluminum and honeycomb designed, and it connects with the mainframe here, which is very, very difficult to see because it's a very precise connection. At the rear end of the seat, we have the GPS unit, which sends data to the central control unit, and we also have our camera base. We can also open up the seat. Under the seat we have the control for the shifter, and we have the main unit which operates the bike, and we also have a small catch tank for the fuel from the fuel tank. Everything is nice and neat. You cannot see any cables, you cannot see any other stuff. Lower down, our suspension is from Hyper-Pro. It's a specially designed and manufactured unit for this bike. It had very good help from Hyper-Pro, setting up the bike and doing all the special items we asked for them. So here we have a torque bar, which we can control how it affects the rear side of the bike, so we can eliminate any strange movement from the cardan shaft, and have very nice handling. This is a swing arm that is connected inside the frame, not around the frame. It is connected inside the frame with huge big bearings, and allows the cardan shaft to be exposed and you can see it as you ride the bike, which is awesome. It brings us back to 100 years when the cardan shafts of BMW were exposed. To finish with the engine, this is a R90 engine. It is the last heritage engine oil-cooled BMW has produced, and with our intake it produces around 126-28 horsepower on the rear wheel. The exhaust system is designed and manufactured by Akrapovic under our guidance, because we wanted the exhaust system to comply with the shape and the flow of the elements of the bike. And okay, it is loud, it is very loud, but it's also awesome. And finishing here, we have the rear ISR brake caliper and the Kineo wheel, which is also very nice and complies with the design of the bike. Last but not least, this is a beautiful, beautiful bike to ride, and has the feeling of a race two-stroke. It's very light and agile, and generally it is a beast and a beauty to ride. Thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel and hit like, and we will see you next year again here at Bike Shed.